Island's Claudia Jordan asking you to support a fellow Rhode Islander and check out Remi TV. That's right, Remi TV.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Maya, and you were tuned into Remi TV.
Hey you guys, your girl Tahira, and I had an amazing time. Shout out to Remi
What's up?
TV.
It's your boy Slim 112. Hey, this is Remi TV.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Wyclef Jean. Y'all watching Remi TV.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Rel from NEXT. For the best interviews, local and international, check out my girl Remi right now, right here, Remi TV. Butter baby. Peace.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Deron from 112 checking in. You already know what it is. You watching Remi
Hey, yo,
TV,
check this out.
where
This your boy
positivity
Happy
lives.
representing infamous Small Deep, and right now you watching Remi TV.
Hey, what's up everybody? You're watching another episode of Remi TV. Today I have a special guest, Chrissy Monroe. She is super beautiful, talented. She's an entrepreneur. She's a business owner. She's an author. Everything that you could think of. Thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
You're a gorgeous girl, as
Thank you.
usual.
I'm trying to be like you.
What?
Yes.
No. I'm
Fabulous.
trying to be like you, boo.
Fabulous. Yes.
I'm excited because you have so much going on.
Oh, Marge Tiffany wanted to be in here. Here, come
Okay.
here to Mama. She likes you. Yes. Everyone knows
That's my
Marge
new
is my
friend.
baby and Baby Yoda. Yes. Come here, honey. Yes, child.
She's so cute.
Yes.
So you're a pet mom, which is super dope.
Yes.
How many pets do you have?
I have two. And they're both females, and it has been a full-time job getting these two to get along. Her and Gabor. Gabor did not want to be on camera today because she's being sassy. Marge just got her new look. She wanted to show off her new jacket by the Tatiana Gabrielle collection. Yes,
I
fabulous.
love the jacket.
Serving
Check it out. It
donuts.
has little paw prints on it.
So cute.
Check it out.
So cute.
Dope. And I just want to tell you that I admire you because you went through so much in your lifetime. I know that as a teenager growing up in Baltimore, you went through being homeless. I wanted to know, how did you stay motivated through those hard times, and could you give some advice to other teenagers that's going through the same thing?
Okay, so a little background. I came from an extremely dysfunctional family. I was the youngest. My mother did heroin, my older sister did heroin, my father was an alcoholic, and my brother had drug and alcohol issues as well. So for me, seeing them go through what they went through, I knew what I didn't want to become. Mm-hmm. I saw that it was a dead-end street, and all of them in and out of jail and getting in, all kind of things that come along with drug abuse and alcohol abuse. I knew I didn't want to follow in their footsteps. So that was motivation. And then, I didn't have anything. Like, I was staying on people's couches. I didn't have my own place. I needed that security of building my own home, which I did not have. So, when you're really, really broke and sometimes you don't have food and you don't have a place to stay, that's big motivation to get your life together, pretty much by any means necessary, to get out and make money and earn so you can provide for yourself. So I would say poverty inspired me, and my surroundings of being in the inner city in Baltimore, where I grew up, Baltimore City, and all of the negativity and drug use and poverty really inspired me to want to get up and get out. So
Right.
And any words I have for the youth, don't listen to what anybody tells you, and do not let the hand you were dealt and you were born into dictate your future, because you can always change at any time and rebuild a new future for yourself. I'm living proof. So
Yes, and I commend you. You're breaking family curses. That's super important, and it's tough and it's hard, and you did it, girl.
Yes.
So I'm super proud of you. You're doing your damn thing, okay? And
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I'm like, I have so many questions, but I just want to skip to the part that you're already doing
You're
stuff.
so
I'm
cute.
super excited.
Take your time.
About it.
Just read off your cards, girl. That's fine.
So, and I know that you've been you're a former member of Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any lessons that you took, good or bad, that you're using in your life today?
Whew. That was a roller coaster ride, but it was something that I wished for and I made happen. That was definitely a blessing. A lot of people have mixed reviews on reality TV, such as Love and Hip Hop. It was a great experience for me all the way around the board. I've been in the industry way before that, but that just happens to be my biggest break, so to speak. But I got to work on a different level of production, talent, and really see how a show like that operates. And I learned so much, and it opened so many doors for me. That was the main thing, that you cannot be on a show of that magnitude and not take advantage of everything else that comes along with it. So yeah, it was great, and I learned, I just learned how to really maneuver and not give the producers anything to use against me. You have to be very careful and on point at all times of, not getting drunk on set and doing something you're going to regret the next day that you may not remember that may come on an episode 6 months later.
Right.
So it was just great. It really taught me a lot of good stuff about being in the entertainment industry.
And I know that you have a domestic violence organization, right? Could you tell us how, what inspired you to say, I'm going to start this organization?
When I left Love and Hip Hop, I met a much younger guy. He was very cute, super cute. And I was in a very vulnerable place because I just had gotten all this newfound fame. And all of a sudden, everybody wanted to be my friend. And I was so popular. Clubs that wouldn't let me in 2 years ago are now paying me to come and host and rolling out the red carpet, sending me bottles of champagne. This was a lot of fakeness that came along with that. And I felt very lonely, not having any family and not really having a support system. I got involved with this young man. He was wonderful in the beginning. He was there 24/7, going to all my events with me, driving. He made my life a lot easier, and the sex was amazing, I'm not gonna lie. But he became very abusive. It was over time. It just didn't happen in one day. It was a gradual progression to where it ended up with him almost beating me to death and robbing me of over $10,000 worth of jewelry. I have permanent hearing damage in my left ear. He broke my front tooth. I had to get my teeth fixed, cracked rib, black eyes. I pretty much lost everything. I found myself in the lowest point of my life when I should have been at the highest, coming off of one of the world's top TV shows to this. It was like the devil was really hard at work, but I don't want to go through the whole story, but I got rid of him, and I have a 5-year order of protection, but the judge only gave him 3 months in prison, which really pissed me off enough to say, you know what? Love and Hip Hop and everything else I've done have given me such a huge worldwide platform. I am using my voice to become a voice for the voiceless and do something good and tell my story to the world, because I knew I was not the only person that has been affected by domestic violence.
Right.
I think everyone has. Even if it hasn't personally happened to you, you know someone at work. If it hasn't happened to you, you know someone at work, your church, family member, friends, somebody has been. And it's not just physical. It can be verbal, mental, financial, spiritual, emotional, and I learned about narcissistic abuse after the fact. So with me having my foundation since 2016, which is now the 5-year anniversary this year, I've learned so much that I knew, I thought I was crazy when it was going on, but I was far from crazy now that I know all the red flags.
Right, I was gonna say that, because people who are mentally abusing you, they make you feel like you're the crazy one, and you're really not. Sometimes you gotta ask, am I tripping? I can't be tripping. And you're really not.
Absolutely. That was the beginning. He would ignore me, withhold sex and affection. I'm like, did I do something wrong? You start feeling like, but that's just the grooming. That's the beginning of the emotional abuse, and then it went to the verbal. Then it went to the physical. So yes.
Yeah, so those are the signs that a lot of women should look out for, because, like you said, it doesn't start.
No, they don't just come and say, hi, I'm a woman beater, nice to meet you. No, these guys are charming. They know exactly what to do to finesse women. It's like fun for them. It's like a game for them to get you into their web and play these games. It's sick. It's sadistic. Right. So, yeah.
And it's called Survive
to Thrive Global, which means not only am I a survivor, I'm thriving. Honestly, my life has been 10 times better after this abuse, because honestly, I've always loved myself, but I didn't really know what it meant to really love myself. But until I almost lost my life to DV, I was like, I love myself. I'm not going to let him take anything from me.
That's right.
I built this. No, he's not going to win. It's me against him. And you know what I'm saying? And it ain't going to be me. So I really had to be like, I'm all that. He is not going to take this from me. So it really made me really love myself and really build up my confidence, if that makes any sense, because I was fighting all of this. I had to go to counseling and really rebuild my life, because it wasn't just the physical, it was my mind was tore up. So, I really learned self-love through all that bad. A lot of good came from it.
Yeah, so you're definitely a survivor, and you went through a lot, and you got through it, and that's how you became the person that you are.
Yes, and it's thriving. Now I'm thriving. You see everything that I've built.
That's right.
Because it's like, you know what? Not only did you not kill me, not only that did you bring me down and ruin my life, I'm going to show you now and the world who I really am and what I'm really capable of. I'm everything contrary to what you said I was not.
That's right. And you're helping other women.
Yes, that's the best part.
That is amazing. That's the best part for sure.
Yes.
And so I know also too, a lot of men go through domestic violence. Can men join the organization as well? Can they help out?
Of course. Survive to Thrive Global is completely a judgment-free organization. We have people from all walks of life that write and need resources. Domestic violence does not discriminate.
Right.
Towards anyone. Social status, race, gender, sexual orientation. Abuse is abuse, period. Period. That's so silly. But no, of course, anyone is welcome to come on and get information. I don't do counseling. I'm not a licensed counselor. I'm not trying to be liable to say, oh girl, throw a hot pan of grease at him. No, I'm not trying to get anybody hurt. But what I am here for is if you are seriously ready to get out, or you're already out and you're ready to rebuild your life like I did, because that was the hardest part for me. It was starting over. And to educate and post material and give a forum for other people, you know, that have been through, or family members of people that have been through domestic violence, to network and realize they're not alone with this and they're not crazy, and the information that I post is educational, where they learn about narcissistic abuse, emotional abuse, and it's just a great place for people to connect and build friendships, because a lot of people cannot talk to their family. They've been isolated from their family. And to be honest, and I tell this to people all the time, be careful who you tell that you're going through this to, because a lot of your so-called fake friends are happy you might be getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
And that's sad and pathetic. So this gives us a place for non-judgmental people to come together that have been through, share similar experiences, and have a voice, because sometimes just people need to be heard. It's that simple.
It's true. And a lot of times when you're in a situation like that, they make sure they tell you that you have nobody, you don't have no friends. They actually take you away from your friends. I don't want you to hang with them, so you really don't have anybody to turn to.
Of course. That's number one.
Yeah. So I wanted to know too, what kind of services does your organization provide? Like, can they go to therapy through your organization?
Well, we can. I'm not a licensed therapist, but I can. Like, I went through My Sister's Place, which is a licensed nonprofit organization, and there are many cities, different similar Safe Horizons. There's in every city. There's different organizations for domestic violence. So, say you hit me up, I'll say, okay, what's your zip code, and then I will find you some local shelters or resources for you to go to. So, if you're in California, hello, I can't come knock on your door and pick you up, but if you're willing to get help, you can call and they can lead you in the right direction. Sometimes you can walk down the street and they'll pick you up with a ride or something like that. So, you know, it just depends on the severity, but it's, like I said, it's mostly educational resources. I also donate a lot of my donations to other organizations that are licensed. And then we have clothing drives. I was having private meetings before the corona, discreet private meetings for survivors, because if you think about it, there's like AA meetings, narcotics, and but there's no domestic violence survivor or victim, meetings.
Yeah, there's not.
So this was a good thing going. We had once a month. I was, renting like a peer space or something like that, discreet, and we'd have, usually 10 to 20, 25 people show up and all sit in a circle and discuss what we've been through and things like that. It was very therapeutic, but with Corona, it's slowed things down. But hopefully now we can get back into that, now that things are hopefully opening up. We're going to do the Zoom meetings, but then we thought about how risky that is if somebody's on the Zoom and their abuser could walk in. So, yeah, so it's kind of slowed everything down, but we just had a fundraiser, the Real Estate Boss Babes threw for my organization last week in Long Island, raised a lot of money to donate to Survive to Thrive Global so we can help more people, and it's all good. Yes.
That's dope. So surviving
and thriving, girl, and it's global.
.org,
and it's global because everybody around the world experiences. There's people in every country, I don't care where you're from, that are affected by domestic violence, not just the United States.
So, ladies, men, if you need any help, go to her website. She definitely has some great resources on there for you. She puts motivational words and encouragement, so you guys could check that out if you need any help getting out of that abusive relationship. I know you also had a near-death experience recently in September. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, we're still not clear on what happened. All I know is my birthday was September 7th. I was on a yacht, partying, celebrating my birthday week. Around the 13th, not even a week later, I started having like chest pains, it felt like heartburn, stomach pains. So by the third night, I really started having bad pains in my right hand side. I thought it was like my kidney or something. I didn't know what it was, so I'm on YouTube trying to self-diagnose and
like we all do.
Yeah, thinking I'm dehydrated or whatever. But the pain was so bad that by 6 a.m. I ended up calling an ambulance, not knowing I was going to be in the hospital for an entire month with a blood clot, something called deep vein thrombosis, which was a blood clot in the vein that goes through my liver. So I wasn't getting oxygen to all of my organs, and thank God I called when I did, because if I would have waited any longer, I may not be here. So I had 5 surgeries in 5 days.
Wow.
And then I was in a medically induced coma. I lost 30 pounds. This is just 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So thank God I'm alive. It was a lot of prayer. The priest even came, girl. I thought I was going to die. I was like, who's going to take care of my dogs?
That's so scary.
It was scary, but I knew it wasn't my time to go. Like, I have too many people to help and places to see and things I want to do. So I'm on blood thinners still. I still have to go once a week for iron infusions. I'm constantly going to get checkups. I have to get a CAT scan soon. It's still a lot, you know, with the following up. I may permanently be on blood thinners. We're not sure yet, but I don't care. So be it. Whatever it takes. But, you know, I've never had even a broken bone. So.
Right.
Let alone be hospitalized. So it was super scary. But I'll tell you the truth. Through that, I really got to see who my friends were. And I was really surprised at certain people that contacted me that I never thought would. And then certain people who I really thought were my friends didn't even text. But it's okay. God reveals all. But thank God I'm here. I'm alive. I've gained a lot of my weight back. And I'm healthy. Thank God I'm here to tell my story. And I didn't realize.
I'm happy you are still here, girl. Because I was looking at them pictures like, hold up. Not my girl. No.
There's a lot of people that have blood clots. It's a silent killer. Most people have them in their legs or their chest and they don't go to the hospital. But I'm telling you, people need to go get their blood work done and get those things checked, because a blood clot can take you out like that.
I was going to ask you that too, because I know you said you had symptoms, right? You had little signs, but a lot of people don't have signs, and that's why you said it's a silent killer. Is there any way to prevent blood clots any type of way, or does it just happen if you have any?
Well, some people it's hereditary, some people it's due to smoking, and some people it's due to estrogen birth control. I did not smoke, I was not on birth control, and it was not hereditary. So we still don't know what caused this, but it is what it is.
She's here because she's been helping a lot of people. I feel like she's doing God's work, and it definitely wasn't her time. So survive, girl, you've been surviving. You've been hustling, surviving, grinding.
This is my little baby Yoda that my friend Schizo brought me in the hospital. This is why it's always with me. It's like my little security blanket. I know it's childish, but I love it.
It's not childish. It's not childish. And you always look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're always fabulous. Every time I see you, you be looking hot all the time.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Girl, and you be serving looks. And you found a way to help us to serve some looks too, right?
Yes.
So you have a brand called Serving Looks. Can you tell? Yes.
Serving the Looks.
Okay. Could you tell us what can we expect from the brand? Like, what can we see?
Okay, well, I envisioned when I was in the hospital serving looks. Well, before the hospital happened, I already started doing my branding and t-shirts, and I actually brought you a tank top.
Ooh, thank you.
Actually, a t-shirt.
That's gorgeous.
With my custom Chrissy logo.
I love that.
This is for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, for having me. I started having stuff made before the hospital. And honestly, that was also part of the motivation to get better and say, you know what, I got to get out of this hospital and make this business happen. I really was like, no, we're going to make this happen. So Serving Looks is actually a full spectrum beauty and accessory website, I have all kind of different
Oh yes, let's see.
glosses. These are some of my Boss glosses.
Beautiful.
Different. I have the Royal Crown collection. I have different matte, all day waterproof. I just put mascaras. I have skincare.
Ooh.
I have cute little glitter masks. So I'm adding a lot of things. I think I'm actually going to start a lingerie line as well.
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
Yeah, something sexy. So yeah, so just everything that we like cute, like a little girly kind of clubhouse, like where you can just buy a whole bunch of cute stuff in one spot. You know, and like these are fabulous. So when you like pull it out at dinner and be like, yes, serving looks.
Yes. And you know what I was gonna say? I love the bottle. Like I love the bling. You know, it's blinged out. It's super cute, super girly. It looks fabulous. It looks like it's rich. It's rich.
I love it. Yes, exactly. That's the rich look. You can feel rich and look rich with that. Yes, and everything is very affordable. I mean, it's affordable, so you can buy a whole bunch of it.
So,
Yes.
what's the website?
It's www.servinglooks.shop.
Everybody go and check that out because she got a lot of amazing things. I checked out her website yesterday. She has the lip glosses. I see the match on there. The lipstick saver.
Yes, I have to give you one of those.
Oh
I have
my
to give you
God.
one of those. Yes.
I was like, I've never seen this before.
I have to give you
try
that.
it out.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna
So,
give you one.
check out her website and support too.
Yes,
First
I
off,
will.
it's just supporting. Support other women. Support women
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. Women in business.
Mac
And
has
that's
enough
that.
money. Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
I need the money. Mac is already rich.
Period.
Hello.
And you wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
How do you stay calm under pressure?
Well, I'm not always calm. I can get cranky, but I've learned to say no to a lot of things. If I don't want to go, I'm not going. You're not going to guilt me into coming to your baby shower or your party if I'm exhausted and I have work to do. My priorities are my priorities. Work always comes first, except for my pets and God. It's just learning how to balance and, you know, utilize my time wisely and schedule things that make sense, you know, time-wise. So, you know, if you're not careful, you'll get caught up with people sidetracking you. And I learned how to stop doing that a long time ago. So yeah, I stay home a lot more now and focus on work, building my brand, my nonprofit. Oh, and I learned stocks and crypto.
Oh.
I'm also part of a new business called the Crypto Money Team, which I'm going to be announcing soon. And I also have my book coming out. Yes.
Oh my God. So I know you're writing it. When will it be finished? When is it coming out?
Well, actually, it's being published through Leeds Press, which is out of Atlanta. I got an actual publishing deal and distribution. Bill Cosby's nephew, Leon Cosby, actually has been reaching out to me for 3 years to do this book. But I was so busy, I really didn't have time. I thought I literally had to sit down and write the book. He said, no, we do all that for you. We're going to provide a ghostwriter. We're going to do everything. All you got to do is get on the phone for 2 hours twice a week and talk. We'll ask you questions and then we transcribe it into the script. You have the final say-so in proofreading, editing, and what goes into print. So that's what we're doing. I have about 2 more writing sessions. We're actually shooting the cover soon. And then hopefully it should be out within, let's say, realistically 2 months. So
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Thank you.
So it's gonna be about your life.
My whole life. Oh
Could
my
you
God.
give us a little detail?
Ooh, child.
Just a little one, not too much.
A lot of sex, crime, money, bowling, and also just a lot of growth and change.
Yeah.
And learning self-love, and you know, I mentioned my childhood, which was very abusive with my mother, and just a lot of sad things. But it's just it was my reality and how I made it basically out of the hood. I was working in the strip clubs at 16 as a minor when I should have been in high school. So how did I get from that to here? You got to read the book and find out.
Yes, read the book. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I'm so excited
Yes,
for you, girl.
yes.
No, I really can't wait because a lot of people don't know your story, and it's gonna help a lot of women.
It is. You know, I always wish I had a me when I was growing up, but I really didn't. So I want to be that that older person that can kind of be the voice of reason to a lot of these younger women that really have no one like I did. My mom was out thotting. There wasn't called thoughts back then, but my mother was out in the bar every night, leaving me home alone, did not care. There's a lot of other young people just like that with parents who just don't care, and that's just what it is. My mother did not care, and my father was out drinking, so I had no supervision. So who was going to teach me certain things. My older sister did a lot, but you know, it's different. So I hope to be, you know, the inspiration for some of these young girls to go a different path that they maybe actually. I went the wrong way. Thank God I ended up okay, but I know a lot of young ladies who died and you know, were murdered and things like that through the lifestyle that I was living, and I'm very fortunate to still be here today. So I've really had a lot of close calls, not just the blood clot, not just the domestic violence, but my whole life was completely different before I even made it to New York.
Right.
So.
And did you ever consider giving up, and what motivated you to get out of that mindset of giving up?
Well, giving up isn't part of my vocabulary, but I've been tired. I've been over it. I've been down. It's just giving up's not an option.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely, you know, I have people to, can I curse?
Yeah.
I have people I need to shit on. Mm-hmm. Especially people like my mother, who's my biggest hater, and people that told me, you know, oh, you'll be back. You're going to be nothing but a stripper. This and that. Oh, they're all gagging. Like, they still, you know, try to reach out. We're so proud of you. We knew you could do it. No, you didn't, bitch. You were one of the ones that told me before I left Baltimore, oh, you'll be right back. You're never going to make it. You'll be a small fish in a big pond. Girl, bye.
I know how you feel.
Thank God I never listened to any of them. And that's my advice also to anyone. Don't listen to people. 95% of them are haters. Consider the source. Listen to yourself. Have confidence in yourself. These people, most of them ain't going to be at your funeral. They do not matter.
Right.
Okay? And if they were in the same situation to help you, they ain't going to help you. I've learned this in the industry. People who I thought were my friends have tried to compete with me for the same job opportunities. Yeah, but it's okay. It is what it is. What's meant for me is always going to be meant for me.
Period.
That's it. Period.
And that happened to me too. When it came to my show, there was like, there's no entertainment industry in Rhode Island. It's not gonna work. And now my show's on 5 networks. So yeah, don't listen to anybody, especially people who's not doing something themselves.
Thank you.
They don't own a business.
And they all trying to give you advice. They're like, honey, you got to be doing better than me for me to even consider listening to you.
Right.
But you're not. So,
shh.
Hello.
Mind your business.
Yes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes.
And you have a show coming out.
Yes.
Which, girl, you have so much going on. I'm super excited about everything.
Yes, I am super blessed. A young man by the name of Pete Petrelli was also reaching out the same time that they were reaching out for the book deal down in Atlanta. But I was so caught up with this business and that business that I was like, oh God, I don't have time to do a show. I've always wanted my own show, but I'm the type of person, if I do something, I give it 100%.
Right.
But with Corona happening and then the blood clot happening now, I got time now. So I said, yeah, why not? Let's do this. And I thought, okay, well, this guy is he serious? And I was like, why wouldn't I need my own show? I'm fabulous. Like, everybody keeps saying, you need your own show. I'm entertaining. I don't think I'm that entertaining, but, you know.
Girl, yes, you are. You have a great personality.
Thank you. So, lo and behold, Pete, a man of his word with Handiworks Production, we came up with the concept Finding Chrissy, which is my reality show. We're going to have 6 episodes on Amazon Prime airing this summer. He already has a distribution with them and all of the major streaming networks except for Netflix, for now. And we are actually in mid-production, and I really have to thank Pete for believing in me when no one else did, even though I get on his nerves. But that's part of it. I'm a perfectionist. But yeah, so the show is basically Finding Chrissy, is me finding myself after everything that I've been through, and it's actually my reality after reality TV, because I don't care what anyone says, once you're on a show like Love and Hip Hop, a show that magnitude worldwide, you're never going back to the person you were before. You're basically marked for life everywhere you go. You're always going to be known as Chrissy from Love and Hip Hop. But I wanted to show the world the other side of me, and that there's so much more than what they saw on one show. That people still ask me about my boyfriend from the show 5 years ago. I don't know and I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want them to see the different facets and be an inspiration with everything that I'm doing to the world, you know, to everyone that watches the show. So I think it's going to definitely be a hit.
I think it's going to be a hit. First of all, people don't know this side of you that I've seen. So it's going to be real dope for people to see the the you. I'm not saying that wasn't the real you, but not drama, not
That was the depressed
positive.
dating a married man meme.
Yeah, like everything is positive, and that's why I didn't ask you about that either, because it doesn't matter.
That's so 5 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't even know if that man's alive still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Exactly.
What's relevant is you, your growth, your strength, and everything that you've been through, and all your accomplishments. So I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
So I cannot wait. This summer, right?
Yeah, this
yes,
summer.
Amazon Prime. Everybody go and look out for that. She's super amazing. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. And we're gonna support this queen. We're gonna support Seven Looks. We're gonna support her organization. Okay.
Serving Looks trademark. For all the haters, TM means that's mine.
That means, trademark.
That's mine.
You can't steal it.
Because I've already had people try to copy. Good luck with that, because you don't want to mess with me.
That's right.